It's been a sad day here at the Tuesday Night Football Show. There's been breaking news. Our friend John Chavez is no longer with us. I'm gonna miss you, John. Caleb, do you have any words for him?
John, I miss you.
Wait, hold on. Stop the music. He didn't die. He my bad. Yeah, John is no longer with us. The Lord has called him to other things. He's just no longer on the show. Did I make it seem like he passed?
Bro.
My bad. John,
come on now.
That's my dog.
You're pulling the heartstrings now,
that's
brother.
My dog.
That's
my dog. We're going to miss you, John. But you know what? Tuesday Night Football Show must go on.
It must.
You got Angell here, Caleb there.
Yes, sir.
We're going to make it do what it do. Quan on the 1 and 2s.
Yes, sir.
Wow, he gets the shout out.
He gets the cool music.
Yeah, he gets the cool music. That's crazy. But let's go. Let's get into it. Caleb, how's your week, man?
Man, it's been cool. You know, it's just been a lot of work. You know, same old. It's gonna be the same for me. I feel like every week, nothing too crazy. But you know, just keeping busy, trying to keep busy. I'm actually looking to buy a car soon. Maybe I'm actually meeting up with some buddies later tonight, talking about buying one of their old cars. Maybe
whipping.
We'll see.
Okay,
but,
okay.
How you been doing, Angell?
Man, I'm moving. You know, we live in Las Vegas, but I'm moving to Henderson. If anybody that knows here, that lives here, you know where Henderson is. Other than that, man, things are good at the house. The kids are healthy. Everybody's good. I made it another day, so I can't complain.
Right.
You know, we're going to make it do what it does. So besides that, everything's good. Quan, you got anything? You good? Yeah, he shook his head. He's good.
He's chilling.
He's great. All right, so you ready to get into it?
Yeah, but let's real quick talk about a little bit of breaking news today.
Oh, hit him.
A little bit of breaking news.
Hit him.
The Patriots have been making moves today, but not in the way you think they've been making moves. They're not trading for anybody. They trading away some people.
Oh, so it's not technically a trade alert. It's more of a...
It's a load-off alert, I guess.
Load-off alert?
I guess. It's trade alert for some other teams. So... what the Patriots have done is they traded 2 of their young defensive stars. They traded away Kyle Duggar to the Steelers, which included a 6th and 7th round pick swap, and they traded Keon White, formerly led the team in sacks last year, actually, to the 49ers in a 6th and 7th pick round swap as well. So a little bit of a boost for some of these teams. You know, Steelers, they needed some secondary help. They absolutely did, and they got their guy. And you know, it's been a little bit of a rocky road with Kyle Duggar and the Patriots the last few months. They've been kind of 50-50 on whether or not they've been going to trade him. They kind of cut his snap count a little bit. Now they've finally traded him, which is crazy after they just signed into an extension just last offseason. And Keon White goes to the 49ers, a team that definitely needed some pass rush help after being riddled with injuries this year. So definitely some boost for these boys.
Hey, look, you got to make moves.
Right.
You know, you don't want to be stuck. So it's either you got to either load off or load in. You got to make some moves, get some people. You know, I'm just glad teams are actually looking at their squad and realizing the moves that they need to make.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to do what you got to do.
Got to do what you got to do.
So can't be mad at that.
Absolutely. So. And these guys are young. You know, Kyle Duggar, I think, is like 27-ish. So he's just entering his prime years. Keon White's only a third-year player, so he's got to have a long career ahead of him, hopefully.
Okay. Is there any other moves?
Nothing so far. Not in terms of trades and everything, no.
Nothing's hit the hip? Nothing on the hip?
Nothing too crazy, no. Nothing
and
crazy.
I say nothing on the hip because, you know, this dude right here, he be on it.
I know these things, bro.
I'm surprised he still don't have a pager. I'm surprised he still ain't getting chirps and beeps. He's a little young, so he might not know about the chirps and beeps.
I know pagers, brother. Come on now.
I'm just saying. You don't know
I may
nothing
not
about,
have had one, but I know what.
You don't know nothing about that Nokia. You don't know nothing about that Nokia. He ain't got that
phone,
chirp,
bro.
that chirp.
That brick phone.
Okay, maybe he does. I don't know. I don't know, ladies. He's a little older than he looks. All right,
week,
so let's get into it. We're gonna get into last week's recap. I got a couple clips for you. We're gonna get into this, and we're gonna see what happens. You ready?
Yes, sir. Let's
hit it. All right, so Chargers versus Minnesota. Chargers take that 37-10. Minnesota, yeah.
Kind of a rough go for the Vikings, man.
They playing Wentz. Well, now Wentz is out for the season because they put him on the IR. I'm sure that's
and he did have some surgery.
I'm sure that's in your injury report, but I don't even know why he was out there. That dude was like literally one arm.
Yeah.
Lugging around one arm, trying to make things happen. And yeah, it was all bad. But JJ will be back this Sunday, they said.
Yeah, JJ should be starting this upcoming Sunday.
So that's good for Minnesota. I'm sure Jefferson's happy.
We'll see.
Now he'll get the ball again. So,
and I've been seeing too. Apparently, the Vikings have been making some calls. They apparently made a call to the Giants to try and trade for either Russell Wilson or Jameis Winston. So that might be something they'd be looking at as well.
Okay, that could be in the works for them.
They are not a $180 million quarterback, Kirk Cousins.
Well, that's why they let him go. Let's talk about Baltimore versus Chicago.
Man,
Baltimore takes that 30-16. Lamar didn't play.
Did he not play?
No, Lamar didn't play.
I'm tripping.
It was Huntley.
He's back this week. That's what it was.
It was Huntley. Right. And I remember I was watching the pregame of that, and Huntley was on the bike throwing passes, and one of the reporters was like, "Oh, you can multitask," and he was just looking at her and like, "Look, I'm ready.
Right. I mean, Huntley knows how to play this team. He's been on this team before. He's started for this team before and plays Lamar. So
how long's Huntley been in the league?
This is like his 7th year. Yeah, I think.
He's not he ain't fresh to it. So he's been in the league for a while now.
Granted, Cooper Rush has been in the league for a minute too, but he was in Dallas for his entire thing. So he came over to Baltimore expecting to potentially start if Lamar went down, and which it did, and he did. But
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush, he was decent in Dallas, but I don't know what's going on in Baltimore. He's just not been looking that good.
Yeah,
they needed that change with Tyler Huntley, a guy that they know.
Well, you got to think, just because this is what I've realized, just because you've played there before or you've been in the league a while doesn't mean, especially these backups have been backups. So, like for example, Cincinnati's backup, that Jake Browning, he played for him last season,
and he played damn good.
And this season he played
horrible,
trash, terrible. So I guess you can say that kind of doesn't really mean much. Let's get into Miami versus ATL. First off, there's been a Miami sighting.
Miami
won 34-10. They actually put up some points.
Right. They actually did something this week,
now,
which hasn't been happening.
I don't know what's going on in Atlanta because
they've been sliding.
It's been a no-go. They had to put Kurt back in there.
Yeah.
Penix is hurt or something's wrong with him or he just sucks all of a sudden.
Yeah, he had a small injury last week and like throughout the week, didn't end up playing. And he might be playing this week. We'll see, but I mean, it's rough when you have Kirk Cousins. You're supposed to throw him out there, expecting him to potentially at least keep you competitive in the game. Maybe not win the game, but keep you competitive.
Do something,
and it didn't look that way to me.
Okay, yeah. So that was that. Houston,
Bro,
Houston
I don't want to talk about
San Francisco.
I don't want to talk about it.
Let's get into this. We can talk the rest of the show about
this
one.
No, I don't want to talk about
26-15?
I don't want to talk about it.
So,
no.
This is all I'm going to say about it because I didn't watch this game, but when I saw that San Francisco had lost, this is all I'm going to say. When Washington loses, Quan likes to text me and talk trash. He texts me like little stuff like horrible trash. or just really like he just texts me stuff. Right. I didn't do him like this because I'm a bigger man. I didn't want to, when somebody's down, you ain't trying to kick it. You ain't trying to do that. Right. He hasn't learned that yet, but I have. I'm just saying that now on the air. I've learned those things. Yeah. But let them lose again next week. I'm talking shiznick, man. It's on.
You didn't even score 3 points in the second half.
Now he wants to talk. I asked him something earlier. He just shook his head. Now he wants to talk.
I mean, here's really what happened. Our offensive line is banged up. Houston has a great defensive line, so Mac Jones was getting slaughtered out there, and they beat us on field goals. They didn't even score as many touchdowns. They just beat us on field goals.
Can I stop you right there?
Yeah.
In the words of Quan, it sounds like an excuse to me.
I'm just
Yeah,
being
but
real.
we'll
I'm
move
just
on.
being real.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
just being
move
real.
on. We'll move on from that. You know, it's all good.
We
It's
also
all
lost
good.
3 more defensive players that game.
Here we go.
D. Winters went out. 2 other guys went out.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Sounds good.
I mean, when you're missing half your team,
oh, of course.
it's no big
That's
deal.
exactly what it is.
That's all right. You know what? Still
Exactly
competitive.
what
It'll be
it
all right.
is.
We'll be chilling.
All right, so moving on. Let's go New England and Cleveland.
Man,
Ooh, it was beautiful. New England,
Drizzy Drake.
Drizzy Drake is 32-13. Now, this is a funny thing. So you see that we're gonna get into this because I want to see about the only positive in this game for Cleveland was Myles Garrett.
Yep.
Historic day, 5 sacks,
Yep.
and they still got blown out. I feel like
They got eviscerated.
you see his frustration at the end of the game. He's throwing his
He was
helmet.
pissed.
Like,
Now,
what do you do? They don't want to play Shador.
I don't think it's going to
The
help
coach,
right now.
the coach is 100%. No, they need some receivers.
That's what they need. The receiving
Because-
core is awful.
Jerry Jeudy drops more passes than anybody.
Yep.
He's their number one, and he drops more balls than anybody.
Yeah. They've been chucking to their tight ends
who-
most of the time between David Njoku and Harold Fannin. That's who they're
And now the rookie running back's hurt.
Quinshon Judkins, yeah, he's day to day on his injury.
So what are they gonna do?
Dude, it's rough for
They're
Cleveland, man.
what 2-5?
They after this, they're 2-6.
They're 2-6.
2-6.
The Stefanski he's sold on Dylan Gabriel for some odd reason, who can't throw more than a 15-yard pass.
I mean, I think here's my thing. I don't think Dylan Gabriel's the problem. I don't think he's the solution, but I don't think he's the problem.
Okay.
I think the rest of that offense, for the most part, like the receiving core has been awful. The offensive line has been like okay. It's not been great. It's been okay.
Yeah.
But realistically, he's got no one to throw to outside of almost 30-year-old David Njoku, which for a lot of football players, around 30 is when they start to kind of decline
But
a
this
little
is
bit.
the thing, though, and this is people are saying that he's got no one to throw it to. He's got no one to throw it to. Well, if you're only throwing 5 and 10-yard passes, who do you throw it to? You throw it to your running backs and your tight ends.
Because he can't trust his receivers.
But
That's
what I'm
why.
saying. What I'm saying is he's not even doing that. That's what I'm saying. He's not even doing that. He'll take a sack over throwing away the ball. So I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what's
But
wrong
you know
with
what? It's Cleveland, and it's a quarterback situation. It's nothing new.
Right, we've been here before.
Yeah, it's nothing new. We've been here before. You heard
We
it
had
here.
Johnny Football, Baker Mayfield for about 5 minutes after they kind of gave up on him. Deshaun Watson, and then they gave up on him too, and then he also tore like every ligament in his
Good
legs.
Lord, did he?
Like we have seen this year in and year out.
Yep.
Nothing new.
All right, so let's go on to the next one. Tampa versus the Saints. Tampa pulls that out 23-3. I'm surprised they let the Saints get 3, to be honest with you. So the Saints this week, they benched Rattler.
Yep, they benched Spencer Rattler. Yep,
And they're going to start their rookie.
they're starting Tyler Shuck this upcoming Sunday. Yep.
We'll see how that goes because I saw him in preseason, and that was brutal.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
crazy 'cause
brutal.
Honestly, like Spencer Rattler has not been playing bad football. But I saw this on another, online earlier today. When it comes to young quarterbacks, draft position matters so much in the sense of it dictates your leeway with your team. If you're drafted in the first, that second round, you're going to get a lot of leeway as a quarterback because they're going to be like, okay, you know what? He's young. We invested a lot into him. Spencer Rattler was a 5th round pick. He's got no leeway. So he had 2 bad games.
My only thing,
and he's benched.
My only thing is this dude. I seen this dude play in preseason, and I mean, it was not even drop passes. It was
Bad
missed
ball.
assignments, just bad passes.
Yep.
And then you got Chris Olave over there,
Yep.
a top-notch receiver.
Mm-hmm. Top young receiver, yeah.
They got Kamara.
Kamara's good.
He's on the twilight of his career, but he still can run the ball.
Absolutely.
So it's not like they got a bunch of bums.
No.
I don't want to say they're playing like a bunch of bums, but
with that,
I mean,
and then their offensive line has also been very banged up this year with Ryan Ramczyk retiring in the offseason.
is that know what we need to do next week? Next week,
next
you guys
week.
heard it here first. We're gonna do a segment on offensive lines because it seems like everybody's offensive line is jacked up. Everybody,
yeah.
Offensive line. That's like the one. That's all we think about it. As soon as I say something, you're like, "But their offensive line, but their offensive line." So we're gonna do an offensive line segment and see who's actually in and who's out because it's brutal.
Yeah, I can go for it. I can do it.
All right, so let's go and move on to the next one. Indiana. Danny Dimes versus it was versus Tennessee, though.
Yeah,
it was versus Tennessee. It was 38-14.
I mean, hey, Tennessee scored.
They scored twice.
But
Danny Dimes, league MVP.
It's crazy. I don't think he's even the best player on his team.
But he's definitely winning comeback player of the year.
He'll win comeback. Absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely winning comeback player of the year.
He's winning comeback. I mean, granted, he's got to have a historic season, which he's on pace to do.
Bro,
Jonathan Taylor has to have a historic season, and I think he could be the MVP this year.
Yeah, so if Taylor wins MVP, Danny Dimes can win comeback player and
Quentin Nelson is probably going to win protector of the year without this Indy team's been playing.
I mean, that kind of tells you guys right there. Okay. Let's go Denver versus Dallas. This was beautiful, folks. Denver, 44-24. They put that spanking on Dallas. It was beautiful.
It was great, man. I love to see Dallas lose. That is my favorite part. And it's crazy too. Dak didn't throw a touchdown in this game. Last week I was just showing Dak a lot of praise. I was like,
showing him the love.
He was playing
I think I even
football.
Showed him some love last week.
You did a little bit, but in this game, no touchdowns, 2 picks. They ended up. It was so bad. Towards the end of the game, they put Joe Milton in and just said, "Let's just lose this game. We're done."
All right, so let's go comeback game of the week. My boys finally won a game. The Jets versus Cincinnati. Breece Hall, check it out. Breece Hall, look at this. Look at him skirting that sideline. He goes.
I don't know what is going on in Cincinnati. I think they just don't know how to tackle because I've seen a few clips out of this game, and there was a point where receiver had 3 guys around him, 3 Bengals defensive players around him, and they couldn't get him down. They tackled each other instead.
Listen. The Jets won a game. I mean,
the Jets won a football game.
We really should celebrate this. Why? I don't know why, but at least
that was their Super Bowl.
They won a game.
That was their Super Bowl.
And they won a game playing the quarterback that they didn't want to play.
Mm-hmm.
The owner talked a mess about him.
Yep.
They benched him.
Yep.
The guy they benched him for got hurt.
Yep.
Which is crazy because I had Tyrod Taylor a couple weeks ago as my waiver wire quarterback.
Yep.
Gets hurt in practice or something.
Yes.
Then they got to go back to Fields.
Yep.
And Fields.
He wasn't bad. No, he played decent. 21-32 for 244 and a tutty. Like that's not bad.
So
I mean, for a guy that's in his his 4th or 5th year, you expect maybe a little bit more out of him. But
you got to think 4th, 5th year, he's had like 3 or 4 different coaches.
Right. He's had a
head
lot.
coaches, and he's had the coordinators have changed. Like he's had no consistency. And this is his 3rd team.
This is his 3rd team in 3 years, which is crazy. But
he's had no consistency.
I'm a Justin Fields believer. I love Justin Fields. I've been watching him since he came out of high school, watching him, play at Georgia and then over at Ohio State as well. Love Justin Fields, but I mean, I want to see more out. I want to see him grow, and it's crazy too because the Jets, they didn't have Sauce Gardner, they didn't have Garrett Wilson in this game. They had 2 of their best players not playing this football game, and they won. You
know what's so funny? Sauce Gardner ain't been good since his rookie year.
Yeah,
if you really think about it,
he's been kind of nosediving a little bit the last season and a half. But Garrett Wilson, he's their star receiver. This is Justin Fields. They college boys.
Yeah. But we'll see what all happens with that. Green Bay versus Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers it was in Pittsburgh. So he hasn't even been back to Green Bay yet, but it was his first time playing against his old team. They lost 35-25. They actually were coming back in this game. Pittsburgh was coming back in this game, but for some reason, Green Bay's defense, they put the clamps on them.
Yeah.
They really did put the clamps on them.
Micah Parsons was kind of feeding a little bit, bro. Micah Parsons had kind of a game. I think he had 2 or 3 sacks in that game. He was balling.
The crazy thing is, he's triple teamed almost every time.
Oh, absolutely. As he should be.
Because, every time.
Because you have to think too. Micah Parsons is one of, if not the best pass rushers in the NFL right now. He is phenomenal at what he does. And if you are not double or triple teaming him every single down, you are basically giving up your quarterback immediately. And you can't do that in the NFL. You need to protect your quarterback. So they have to, whether it's with multiple offensive linemen or an offensive lineman and their running back or a fullback or whatever they got to do, you got to keep Micah from getting to the quarterback. And that's the big thing.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Green Bay. If their defense, if their offense can catch up to their defense, which is always really the other way around. Like in some teams, it's the other way around.
Right.
But if their offense can catch up with their defense, and Love is playing good, so
Love is playing good. I honestly think their defense has been kind of the holdback a little bit this year. They're not allowing too many points, but they're not preventing yardage as well as they usually do, which is the big thing.
Okay.
They're allowing. I mean, we see now. I mean, Green Bay. They gave up 25 points, which is not great. They still ended up winning the game because their offense had played better. Their offense has been clicking pretty much all season. I feel like for the most part, a couple of skids here and there, but nothing crazy.
Okay.
But that defense outside of Micah needs to pick up a little bit.
Okay. I like it. Let's go on to Philly and the New York Giants. I'm gonna call this Saquon's revenge game. Here we go. Saquon, first play.
Just
65-yarder
just
to the
gone,
house.
bro.
He had his first 100-yard game of the season in Week 8. I mean, this was kind of his breakout game. He had over 200 yards from scrimmage.
Yeah.
He had really, I would say, as Muffins would say, Saquon is now on the clock.
Saquon is back.
And now he is going to require some assets. He's not giving them away now, guys. Muffins is not giving them away now.
I mean, I did make an attempt, so.
Listen, he's been trying to. I won't even tell you some of the trade offers this guy's been sending me all week. I won't even get into it.
Muffins been sending you trade offers too?
Oh, my Lord.
You've been sending me trade offers too.
Muffins is a slick one, bro. He's
really,
a slick one. He'll be sending stuff all week long, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, but Saquon had a breakout game. He did his thing. It was good. It was good.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the NFL is good when the stars are playing well, whether it's Saquon, whether it's JT, Mahomes, all these guys. The NFL is good when the stars are playing well.
When the teams that are supposed to be doing things, what I like is the teams that suck have really good games.
Right.
Like if Cleveland had a really good game,
right, they had one against Miami, and I was like, hell yeah, we love this. I love to see it.
That's when more people tune in because no one wants to see somebody just getting beat 50-12 every week.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like who wants to see all that?
Right. No one wants to see blowouts.
And no one wanted to see this last one. Let's talk about the Kansas City Chiefs, how they beat Washington.
Now,
really? That's what that gets?
If I remember correctly. Now, I'll give you your flowers before I say this.
Okay.
You did say the Jets were going to win this game. You put your money on. You didn't actually put money.
No,
you did because you put it a part of your thing. But
go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. I did tell you that the Washington Commanders were going to get smacked up in this football game.
You know what, Caleb?
I gave you respect.
You did.
I gave you your respect.
You did.
But Washington, granted, with Jaden Daniels not playing.
But we got Mariota. He's a former Heisman Trophy winner, Hawaiian boy.
10 years ago.
And you can't never take it from him. Well, actually, you can.
They did. They did it to Reggie Bush.
I was about to say, you see how they did Reggie. So I take that back.
Let's rewind that. But no, I mean, Chiefs are back? Question mark. Like there was concerns over whether or not they'd be, as well as playing as well as they have been in recent in years, and now they're back.
They won. They got lucky. I'm not even gonna say they got lucky because I'm not gonna disrespect Mahomes like that.
Right.
They played good. They got all their weapons back. Larry. Oh no, that's on my team. Our offensive line is injured.
Yeah, Larry Tunsil left.
Yeah,
the game.
Our offensive line is hurt, but that ain't why we lost. We lost just because Kansas City was a better team.
Yeah,
and I can admit that. I don't want to, but I can.
And it's crazy too because honestly, it didn't actually start out that well for KC. It started out Mahomes throwing 2 picks pretty quick.
Right.
Going one of them to Marshawn Lattimore, who we kind of dogged on last week.
Oh man, actually, there was a Lattimore sighting in the beginning. I was like thinking, oh man, I was hyped. I was like, oh, we about to do some things, and then
right,
yeah.
But you know what? We got to give him his respect. We kind of dogged on him a little bit last week. He came back.
Yeah, he
came
did
back. Ball for a minute.
He balled in the first half. In the first half, he balled, but then in the second, really, he had a good game because they didn't really get any deep balls on him. And he didn't really, I think he didn't get any pass interference calls. And that's really what's been his downfall all season. He's been getting all these pass interference calls.
Right.
He's just been getting cooked every game. And this game, I don't know what he did. He had a flashback. He played good. He actually did play good, but the rest of the squad didn't catch up. So, yeah, well, we won't get into that. But, yeah, so that's the recap. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. I'm responding to the chat right now as we're chatting. I got Quan talking about the Niners, but that's whatever. That's what he does, I guess. So
that's like the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing to do, to talk about the Niners.
That's the thing.
So let's go.
We talked about last week. Want to talk about this week?
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this week, man. A lot of big slates coming up this week, and a couple of games that I'm gonna start with what I got this week.
Go.
We have a couple of divisional games this week. One of them being Detroit and Minnesota. In Detroit,
okay,
with Carson Wentz ain't gonna play. JJ McCarthy probably gonna play, but we don't know what we're gonna get out of him. For me, I'm taking Detroit in that game. They're playing in Detroit.
They're playing in Detroit?
In Detroit.
Yeah, I probably roll with Detroit too. They're just coming off a bye.
I'm rolling with Detroit. But too, I'll say this with last week's game standings. You actually, I think this is the first one you've gotten this season. You went 3-0 this last week.
What's up?
You went 3-0.
What's up?
That's the first time this.
But I'm
this
still
season.
under 500.
Right, because I also went 3-0 last week.
Whatever, man. I can't stand you, Caleb.
I do have news for you, though.
Oh,
Angell.
breaking news?
Breaking news for Angell. You are now in second place.
Oh, you're a hater.
Yes,
God,
I love it. I love it.
Wait,
dude.
can I get some?
But you went up. You were in third place.
Let me get some
did
music
go up.
behind that.
You were in third place.
Let me get some celebration.
And now you're in second place
because
because there's only two of you now. So,
bro, you could have left out there's only two of us part. Just go with I'm in second place.
Well, listen, I mean, that's one of the benefits of John leaving is you automatically jump up to second place.
Right.
Thanks, John.
I mean, you're still on the podium, but you get higher on the podium now.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Can I get some music for that? Though?
No.
Damn.
But no.
That sucks. We ain't
You're
have
rocking
none
at 8-10 right now, so you're a little bit back into it.
Bro, there's only two of us now.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Quan's taking over John's standing. So I'm back.
Okay, what's he got?
I'm back in third place.
He actually, I don't have his written down. But
okay, Quan, are you down for that?
Yeah.
Since you're here, so you just picked three games for the week.
Okay, 49ers.
Automatically, it doesn't matter who they're playing. They could be on bye. 49ers.
The Niners are playing the Giants this week.
So wait, when we get to that part, just look at it.
In New York?
In MetLife, yeah.
You got time.
We don't have
you got time.
Buy McCaffrey, buy whoever the quarterback is.
Right.
We'll give handing injuries.
We'll give you a minute. We'll give you a minute with that. We'll do this real quick.
It's New York.
I don't want to do this.
It's the song usually goes where dreams are made of, but when it comes to MetLife Stadium, that's where dreams go to die. So,
Todd, how you feel about that? Jeez, Todd, they're dogging on your squad.
Bro, MetLife Stadium is it's a trash bin.
Did you see Scadaboo's ankle? But that was actually in Philly. But
True, that was in Philly, yeah.
But he's a Giant, so it kind of.
But still, it probably got injured at MetLife and then just carried over.
That's terrible.
Honestly, it could be some residual.
That's
some
terrible.
Residual turf, But yeah, you're rocking 8-10 right now, so you definitely jumped up a bit. Nice little 3-0. I'm at 13-5 right now.
Man.
So I'm just saying, I'm in the drive. If we're still doing this championship,
hold on. So where's Quan?
Well, it's Quan John.
Where's Quan John?
Quan John.
Quan John.
Quan John. I don't have his after this last week.
All right. So wait, he was what was John?
He would have been 8-7 last week. I don't know what he.
Okay. All right. So we'll just say you're 8-7, and then so Quan John, you're 8-7. When we get to it, we just need 3 games.
Yeah, and I'll make sure because I did get John's
3
picks.
different games from you than you.
Actually, I do have John's picks from last week. I'll have to look at it to make sure what he actually ended up going with, and we'll make that the Quan standings now.
I don't care what my record is going into it. I'm winning.
I mean, you still got to catch up to me, but whatever.
Light work.
Okay, I'm still.
All right, so let's get into the injury report. What do we got? What do we got for the injury report?
We've got a lot of big, couple of big injuries this week. Obviously, Cam Scadaboo dislocating his ankle is rough.
Man, that thing was throwing up.
Dude, I feel bad, man, because it feels like the Giants can never have anything because as soon as they get something, they just fall apart because of whether it's MetLife Stadium or
it was
going somewhere else.
Doesn't he do backflips?
He doing backflips.
That's all them backflips, man. You got to protect them ankles.
And not even that. He just got slammed, man.
Did he step on somebody or because I didn't see it? Did he step on somebody or did he?
I think somebody got him.
Yeah, 2 people were tackling him and pulled him down, and his ankle got stuck under 2 guys. And
right. Okay.
When he went up, it was looking like that.
It looked like an L. It looked like an L. It was bad.
Okay.
Isaiah Pacheco, he's got a little MCL
I know.
sprain.
I just dropped him too.
Yep.
I did.
I saw that. I was like, I'll take
I had
him.
to drop him. Did you pick him up?
I picked him up.
He's injured. That's why I dropped him.
He's still on my bench.
But I think
he's week to week, so he might.
Who did I pick up? I picked up Bob.
Yeah, the guy that after about week 2 hasn't done much.
That's all right. He will now. He's home. Let's go.
Sure.
Sorry, back to the injury report.
You know,
Back to the injury report.
But Isaiah Pacheco, he's
home.
week to week with an MCL sprain. He might play this week. He might not. I think we're gonna see over these next few weeks. We're gonna see a lot of game time decisions for him. Lamar Jackson with his hamstring injury, he is most likely playing this Thursday night.
Yeah, that's what they said. He's playing.
So he's back, which
So
we
you
love
know
to
what
see
that means? Heavy. They're gonna be heavy. Who are they playing? They're playing Miami.
I think Miami.
Yeah, I think they're playing Miami. So it's gonna be heavy with Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
Let's
especially
go.
because that run defense in Miami
Let's
is
go,
not
DH.
anything to write home
I
about.
love it.
Ed Oliver, defensive tackle for the Buffalo Bills. He tore his bicep. He had surgery on it. So he's not
gone.
necessarily out for the year, but they don't know when he's coming back.
He's out.
He's probably out for the year. Tutu Atwell, wide receiver for the Los Angeles Rams. He's got a little hamstring injury. He went straight to IR. So he'll be out for a
everybody's
few.
hamstrings.
It seems like every single year, everyone's hamstrings just like snap. I don't
Maybe
know what
they
it
need to
is.
do more preseason games.
Maybe I don't know if it's that. I think they got to put more into research and see like what's causing it to figure out what they can do to prevent it.
Hamstring season for real.
Joe Flacco, he's got a little shoulder injury to his. I believe it's his non-thrown shoulder. He's day to day, so he'll probably play this upcoming Sunday. But if he does, he'll be a little hurt.
Burrow is supposed to be coming back, right?
Not anytime soon. So
no,
Burrow,
he's still out for a couple weeks.
He's probably gonna be out till December. With his turf toe and everything that he had going on, he's probably because they had to have. So he had grade 3 turf toe handful of weeks ago. He's probably out until like week 13, 14 at like the earliest. He's going to have like a couple games before playoffs if they make the playoffs. If Joe Flacco keeps them afloat, they could definitely make the playoffs. Their schedule leading into it is not awful, so they could. Carson Wentz, we were talking about him a little earlier. His shoulder injury, again, to the non-throwing shoulder, but it's enough to where he has surgery. He's out for the season. But a little good news for him. I think like 24 hours after he had his surgery, him and his wife had their 4th child. So
congratulations
to the Wentz family. We love to see it.
Yeah, because he was dragging a dead arm around on
he was
Sunday.
It was rough,
that
and I'm
was
just
brutal.
sitting there like, why are you just gonna keep like
pull him out the game?
Right. Like we see this happen all the time. We're like, bro, honestly, even if you don't want to put in JJ, that's fine. Put in your third guy. Like that's fine. Like if you want to make sure that JJ's 100%, that's cool. That's fine. I don't want to see this happen to where
that was brutal.
Honestly, Carson Wentz, if he went out when he was hurt, he'd probably only be out for a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Worst case scenario. Now because of this, he's gonna be out for the year, and now you basically have to bank on McCarthy or you got to trade for somebody. Which it is what it is. That's what happens, and they kind of are gonna pay for it as a result. And then one last one, talked about him a little bit again earlier. Quinshon Judkins with a little bit of a shoulder injury as well. He's day to day. I mean, it's a shoulder injury for a running back, so it's not as bad.
Well, also Tunsil, he hurt his hamstring, so he's day to day right now. Also,
we'll see. There's a lot of these hamstrings, man. It's rough. It happens all the time, and I'm just kind of tired of these hamstrings, bro. It's such a simple injury, and it happens all the time.
Tighten up.
No, the tightness is the problem. The tightness is the problem.
Yeah,
that's what happens with these hamstrings.
Not the Tennessee Titans. Just y'all tighten up. So. Also, what we're going to do, let's get in the waiver wire. Because I still want Quan to pick his 3 games, so we'll get into that after waiver wire. So let's get in the waiver wire. So what we've been doing is I pick 5, he picks 5. I got a team, he's got a team.
Mm-hmm.
Angell versus Caleb. Hence the title. So let's see what happens. So you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Let's let you go first.
I think you went first last week.
I think I did.
Okay, I'll go first this week. So with my quarterback, this is going to be kind of controversial, but I'm going with Las Vegas Raider, Geno Smith.
Really?
Raiders.
The Raiders.
Geno, and this is why I'm going with Geno. He's played like trash all season.
Yep.
It's time. It's time. He got his receiver back. They picked up.
They did.
Why are you laughing?
You know what's funny? I was talking to my sister about this yesterday, bro. She was like, man, I swear, because she saw that he was released by the Titans, and she's like, hey, if the Raiders pick him up, I'm going to be pissed off. And then they picked him off, and she's like, God damn it.
He's back. So he's got his crew back together.
He's got his boys.
So I'm going with Geno. My running back, I'm going with Bam Knight from Arizona. They're dropping like flies over there.
Yeah, they are.
He's next man up.
They just cut Michael Carter as well, so he's going to get more snaps.
Yeah, so Bam Knight is next man up, and that's the only reason why I'm going with him, because they do have a good offensive line. You don't really know who's going to play quarterback, so you can't throw it. Your only other options is to run it. So Bam Knight, pick him up. He's there. Like I said, Arizona's offensive line is decent.
They got some guys out
Yeah,
there. Harris Johnson, that young buck that they got out there.
Their offensive line is pretty decent. So
They got some guys, yeah.
they got some, and they like to run the ball.
They do love to run the ball because they haven't been able to pass it most of this season.
Wide receiver, I'm going with, is it Jawan or is it Juan?
Oh, Jawan Jennings?
Jawan.
Jawan Jennings.
I'm going with Jawan Jennings, the San Francisco 49er.
I'm waiting for the.
No, I don't do that for Jawan Jennings. That's terrible.
That's a 49er. Come on now.
The reason I'm going with
That's
him
the
is because
boy.
think about this. Who else is there? No
I mean,
one.
That's crazy.
No.
That's disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. It's facts.
I mean, I know we got injuries, but come on now.
Man, y'all got injuries on injuries. And so tight end, New England's own Hunter Henry.
Okay.
Let's go. They're like a dual, because don't they have
They have Austin Hooper as well.
Yes, I was about to say, yeah. So they're tight end heavy, even though they've been throwing balls to their receivers. Drizzy, he passes that rock around.
Yeah, Pop Douglas, Keyshawn
So
Boutte.
Hunter Henry, that's a good pickup. Flex, I actually did a flex this week. I didn't do a kicker, I did a flex. I'm going with Malik Washington from Miami.
Interesting. The little young buck. Okay.
Yeah, why not, guys? Let's see. You need somebody. Malik Washington, and he's a 4-2 guy. He's another 4-2 guy.
He's a speedy boy.
He's a 4-2 guy, so you
speedy.
can never go wrong with a 4-2 guy.
True. I can see it. I can see it.
Defense. Now, I just said Bam Knight for running back, which now my defense, never thought I'd do this, but I'm going with the Cowboys. They're playing Arizona. Let's make it happen. Jumble it up. Arizona's. We're gonna see. So that's mine. I'm going Geno, Bam Knight, Jawan Jennings, Hunter Henry, Malik Washington, Cowboys defense. Let's go.
Yeah. And for me, I'm going in a similar / not similar route, right?
Okay.
So for my quarterback, now it's kind of 50-50 based on who plays, right? I'm taking either Kyler Murray or Jacoby Brissett. Whoever's starting for Arizona that week.
That's who you're taking.
That's who I'm taking.
Okay. I don't think Kyler Murray's,
Kyler Murray
he's
might
ready
be
yet.
back. He might be back. So that's why I'm like, it kind of,
We'll
it's 50-50. But mainly because, you know what, with, what's his name?
Who?
Trayvon Diggs. With him still kind of being in and out with that concussion from last week.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens there. I believe Deron Bland might still be out. I'm not sure with that one. But that Cowboys defense, they let up a lot of points. I'm expecting quarterback to kind of feed on that a little bit. With running back, I'm taking the same guy I took last week. I'm taking Woody Marks.
Okay.
Woody,
yeah,
that Texans running back. In a row? I'm taking it.
You should have took Nick Chubb.
Nah, I was kind of 50-50 with Nick Chubb and Woody Marks last week.
I love Nick Chubb, man. I don't know
Nick
why.
Chubb hasn't been doing much. Woody Marks has been putting up 10, 15 points a week these last few weeks.
Okay.
So
if he's still out there, he should have been picked up last week.
Grab
but if
Woody,
he's still there, grab him.
Grab Woody. Definitely. Not that. Hey, whoa, hold on. Pause. Let me not say that again.
I just got it. I'm slow.
I'm sorry.
Dang, Caleb, this is a family-friendly show.
Since when?
That's true.
My wide receiver, I'm actually going with the Las Vegas Raider.
As you should.
I'm taking Trey Tucker. He's been leading the team in receiving yards most of this year.
He's kind of dope, though.
He's kind of balling.
He's kind of dope. Well, they haven't had Bowers.
Bowers has been kind of
don't want to be there no more.
Jacoby don't want to be there.
Yeah, Tucker's been balling.
Yeah, Trey Tucker, I think out of the 8 weeks this season, because I saw a graphic, I don't remember how many it was, out of the 8, out of all the games they've played this season, Trey Tucker has led them in, I believe, 5 of the games.
Well, he's got
receiving
like
yards.
5-6 touchdowns.
Right.
So
he's balling.
He's getting the end zone.
He's balling. Trey Tucker, he's a speedy
when Geno's not throwing an interception, he's throwing a touchdown to Tucker. So.
Exactly. So I'm taking Trey Tucker to have a nice game this week.
Okay.
My tight end, I'm taking Evan Ingram, Little Broncos tight end. Little
He had a
Broncos
good game last week.
He had a decent game. Yeah. So I'm expecting
week.
him, come back out and do the same thing this week. For my flex, you went with a 4-2 guy. I'm going with a 4-2 guy. I'm going Jamison Williams, wide receiver for the Lions. He's starting to kind of pick up.
Yeah, I did see him. I saw him on there, and I was. What did you just go to the waiver wire thing?
Absolutely, I went to our waiver wire.
Yeah,
and
I
picked
saw
up
him
that,
on there, and I was like, "No, I'm not gonna do it."
Yeah, but Jamison Williams against Vikings defense, that their secondary's usually been their kind of like
they're gonna get torched this week though, because St. Brown's coming to town. So
yeah, St. Brown's here. He's gonna ball, but I think Jamison Williams is gonna have a nice game as well.
He's gonna have a nice game as well. Okay.
My defense, this gonna sound, I'm taking the Niners defense this week.
Of course you are.
Only because
there's only
it's the big thing because without Cam Scatterboo, realistically, it's not like Jackson Dart has a ton of boys to throw to. If we gonna be real,
that's true.
Theo Johnson's decent, Their tight end. They got
How's
a couple
the
of
Niners' run defense right now?
run defense. It's been decent this year. I mean, we've had a lot of injuries, but we're not doing as bad as we've been in recent years. Robert Saleh has definitely boosted us up a lot, which I appreciate. And then
He's
kicker,
a good coach. He's a good coach.
He's a great coach. He's a great coach. He's a player's coach.
He's a great coach.
He's a player's coach.
Stop.
There it is. There it is.
This guy.
He's a great coach. He's a player's coach. Guys like Mike Vrabel are the same way. These guys, people want to play for him, and I love that. Everyone loves that. And my kicker, I know you didn't do a kicker, but I got my kicker.
Who you got?
I got Tyler Loop. He's the Ravens kicker, the Justin Tucker replacement. He's, again, they're playing Miami. Honestly, I'm expecting a lot of points in terms of,
I don't know. It's just going to be
touchdowns. I think he's going to get a lot of extra points,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
a couple
going to be a lot
field
of
goals.
extra points.
It's going to be a lot of extra
I don't
points.
see a lot of field goals in this one.
I'm thinking they might score like 4, 5, 6 touchdowns in this game against Miami. So he's going to get probably at least 5, 6 points out of that. And then if you throw in a couple touchdowns.
It depends on which Miami we get.
That's actually a great point.
You know what I mean? It depends on which,
Miami.
because Miami is one of those teams right now. It's like week to week. Like you either gonna get blown out by 50 or you're gonna score 50. So it's week to week with Miami. So you never know.
But honestly, when it comes to that with the kicker, it does, but it doesn't matter because regardless, if they're scoring a lot, if the Ravens are scoring a lot of points, if Miami's scoring a lot of points, that kicker's still gonna kick.
Yeah,
he's still going to put up points.
That's true.
Whether it's him just scoring nothing but, extra points or him putting up 30, 40, 50-yard field goals because that's, maybe Miami's defense plays well for some reason. And he has to kick a 45-yard field goal. He's going to he hits that, he's going to get some points.
So, you know what? I love that. That's our waiver wire pickups. Guys, pick them up. See what happens with that. See what happens. This week, we're going to skip bets because, we're getting over the loss of John. So we're not going to do the Johnny bets.
Not this week.
But we're going to bring it back next week and probably call it the Caleb bets. Who knows what we're going to call it. But we're going to switch it up, call it back next week. But let's do our picks.
Let's do our picks.
Now, do we want to start with Quan or do we want to? You know what? Are you ready?
Quan, you got it?
I'm always ready. Do we have to pick different games than each other?
No.
Okay, cool.
We can overlap. It's cool.
Okay,
That's why you're going to go first.
All right, I got the Niners beating the Giants.
Okay, Niners and the Giants.
Like you said, losing their running back. I think you saw Jackson Dart's face when he went out.
I think he cried.
He absolutely cried.
Yeah, he cussed. Because I think he knew like they were on a roll together, and he lost this dude. They already don't have neighbors, so they're in trouble. I also have the Cardinals beating the Cowboys on Monday night.
Ooh.
I don't hate that. I really don't hate that.
Really?
I don't hate that.
Cowboys looked horrible against Denver, and I just don't trust that team at all.
Yeah, and Arizona's been competitive this year.
Look, I'm always down for a Dallas loss, so that's wow, okay.
And I got the Colts beating the Steelers in Pittsburgh. I think this is a big test for them, but I think they've been passing every test. The only game they lost is a game they should have won.
Right.
There was just bad mistakes against the Rams.
I'm not going to lie.
3-0.
Quan's kind of coming with the heat with these first three picks.
These are what we like to call some fire picks.
And he didn't just go like something light. He went with, okay, I'm going to pick some good games.
Yeah.
Not bad. Now, when he goes 0-3, that's what we'll
Guaranteed 3-0.
Stop it.
Quanstradamus.
Oh.
Quanstradamus.
Wow.
Yo, he went with the legal name. That's crazy.
Quanstradamus. All right. You want to go, Caleb, or you want me to go?
I'll take it.
All right, go ahead.
For me, I touched on it a little bit earlier. I'm taking Detroit over Minnesota this week. Divisional games are always tough, but with the injuries that Minnesota's been having recently,
okay, even though they're getting their quarterback back,
is that their quarterback? I don't know. JJ, I understand it's JJ, but don't get me wrong. I love JJ McCarthy. I got faith in JJ McCarthy, but I think this Lions defense, it's going to absolutely eat him up because we already saw. I mean, for most of the Bears game earlier this year, he was not looking good in that game.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
Right. He had about a quarter of a good football game. So, we'll see. I'm thinking the Lions are taking this game. I'm taking the Jacksonville Jaguars to upset the Raiders. Or not really upset. Let me rephrase. It's not an upset. I don't know why. Ignore that.
The way you said it, and you said it with a straight face, too.
It's a weird day. It's okay. You know what? But I'm taking the Jags over the Raiders this week. The Raiders have not been. It's a weird day today. The Raiders have not been playing good football pretty much all year. The Jags, now granted, they've been a little sloppy on offense, but their defense has been popping all season. So I think Geno Smith might be throwing a couple interceptions in this game.
No, he's a waiver wire pickup, guys. Go with that.
But I'm taking the Jags to kind of just put belt to ass against the Raiders this week.
Damn, spanking.
A spanking.
Okay.
And then my last one, I'm taking the Rams over the Saints this week, especially with Tyler Shuck starting against a really potent Rams defense.
So I have Matthew Stafford and Pat Mahomes as my quarterbacks.
Yes.
I had to figure out which quarterback was I going to start this week, and then I saw the Rams were playing the Saints.
You starting?
I said, "Oh, they're scoring 50.
Right.
That's a 5-touchdown day."
Right. Exactly. With them playing the Saints, with Puka Nacua probably being back for this game as well.
But even with Puka not being there, boy's been playing great.
Matt Stafford's been being balling out. They got their running back is Kyron Williams has been balling out as well. Tyler Higbee, their tight end, is always a good safety blanket. But yeah, for me, I'm taking Detroit this week. I'm taking Jacksonville, and I'm taking LA Rams.
Okay.
What you got?
So for me, I'm taking Washington over Seattle. I just feel like Washington, even if JD's not there, I have total faith.
Why?
In Mariota.
It's the why.
Don't do that. And then
that's a tough game.
No, seriously, that is a question. Why?
Why do I have faith in
Mariota? Yeah.
Because Mariota is a baller. We don't have to change much of our offense. You notice when you have the backup come in, depending on who that backup is, if he's not athletic as the starter, if he's not, doesn't have the accuracy as the starter, you have to switch up your whole offense. You can't even do the full playbook. With Mariota, you don't have to switch up much because, one, he's an athletic quarterback. Right. 2, he's accurate. He's an accurate quarterback. Yeah, he's older. He's not as – he can still run when he needs to. He can get out of the pocket. He can move around in the pocket when he needs to. So I have total faith in him because we don't have to change much of our offense.
Right.
Well, please beat them. I don't think you will, but please beat them.
We will.
I would love to see a Seattle loss this week.
Me too.
That would make me very happy.
And then, so game number 2, obviously, I'm taking New England over Atlanta. I just feel like Atlanta is in just like total shambles right now as far as their quarterback situation. I feel bad for London over there because he's a top-notch receiver.
Yeah.
And right now he's got no one to throw it to him because both of his quarterbacks are in shambles. And New England's playing really good right now. They're playing really good.
New England's playing great football. Granted, they just did lose a couple of their defensive players with these trades they've been making.
I mean,
but
they're not. Well, what they're trying to accomplish, they're not giving away players that they think they don't have backups for.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, they gave away some players, but they got a plan.
True.
Okay, and then I'm taking the Chargers over Tennessee. Why? Because it's Tennessee. Let's just be real.
Yeah, I mean,
the only time I would ever take Tennessee is if they were playing Cleveland,
or granted,
or the Saints.
I would say that, or honestly, even the Raiders. I know the Raiders beat them, but
they wouldn't beat them twice.
Right.
So those are my picks. Those are the picks for the weeks, guys. We got Quan John, Caleb.
3-0.
He's not going 3-0. I guarantee you he doesn't go 3-0.
Is there gonna be a little friendly wager
That's
here?
what I was just about to say. He don't want that.
You coming for the games, right?
On Sunday? No, I'm not. Won't be here next Sunday.
Wow.
I'm moving. That's when I got my movers coming.
You got movers.
Yeah. I still have to be. Oh, they are. I still have to be there. Unless we do it Saturday, that's the only way I can come Sunday.
Move Saturday.
Stop it.
So Angell's moving on Saturday.
Yeah,
is what I'm hearing.
I might, because I don't want to miss football. Going to church Saturday night.
Tell the guys at Home Depot you're moving Saturday instead of Sunday.
No. I'm not using Home
All them boys
Depot,
hanging out in the parking lot.
They'd probably be cheaper, but no. I got the squad. Silver. Y'all coming. Anyway, so those are the picks. We'll see what happens. Man, I'm coming. Shoot, I'm in second place. Quan John is right on my tail. But we'll see what happens.
I think actually
Quan John's in second.
I think Quan John is in second. If we're gonna include him, I think Quan John's in second. So you're going right back to third.
Say right now
you were second place for half of the show. You can take it. You can live with that at least.
I never liked you guys. Just want you to know that. I never liked you guys.
That's crazy.
Okay, so doing that, what do we got going on next, Caleb? We did that.
I believe
it's the trash talk.
It's the trash talk.
So, trash talk.
Trash talk.
Hit that beat. Oh, that was me hitting the mic. That actually wasn't a beat.
That could have started a fire though. Just,
you saw that?
Yeah.
You saw that? Okay, so this week's trash talk isn't really a trash talk segment, guys. I want to throw a shout out, and not really a shout out. I just want to talk real quick about the hurricane. If you have not been paying attention, Jamaica was hit with Category 5 hurricane. You have thousands of people in disarray right now, thousands of people without power, thousands of people that are stuck there. I heard it was like over 2,500 people that got stuck there trying to fly back home from not just the United States, but wherever they're. Jamaica, that's a travel spot. I mean, everybody goes to Jamaica. So we just want to throw a shout out to them, keep them in our prayers. They were like 145 mile per hour winds, 145
That's
miles
crazy, bro.
an
That's
hour
crazy, bro.
winds. This is the hardest hurricane to hit land in like over 40, 50 years.
That's crazy.
Anywhere. So we just want to throw a shout out to people in Jamaica. I don't have any family there, but obviously I've never been, but I've had friends that have gone. Quan, didn't you go on a missions trip there?
No, I went to Trinidad.
Okay, we went to the Trinidad.
It was the year after they went to Jamaica, I believe.
Okay, but we just want to throw a shout out to the Jamaicans. I worked with a lot of Jamaicans when I was in Florida. Y'all know how to party, but this ain't
about that.
It's not about that. Like I said, I just want to throw a shout out to you guys, man. I want to make sure, keep you guys in our prayers. Hopefully you guys are all safe. You guys get the power on, because I know how it is. And then hopefully it's going to be rebuilding, because they got hit super hard. They got hit super hard.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of building. But you know what? We got you. We got you. Just
good luck and prayers up for y'all.
That's it. Other than that, guys, that's the show. Tuesday Night Football Show. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm Angell. That's Caleb. Quan's on the 1 and 2s. Stop it.
Hey, this is his studio. He can do whatever he wants.
That's true. Anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in. It's us. We're back. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, same channel. Be ready.
New name.